Les dimanches de calme, il pleut encore sur le, il pleut encore sur le, il pleut encore sur le, l'après-midi. Les dimanches, les dimanches.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Chucky J here with another Expect Predict video for Injustice 2. Alright, so I just got through playing the beta version. It just came out, online beta. Kind of say I'm a little disappointed about it, mainly just because it seems as if like the beta itself was more engineered to like just test the structure of the internet and the capabilities of it versus giving you an option to really get into the game and understand what it, the mechanics of it. I mean, you only can pick between 4 characters, and that's Atrocitus, Batman, Supergirl, and Superman. There is not a lobby, so you can't just call up your boys and say, hey, let's jump in, let's get this gaming going on, have some good times. More so just randomly going against people online. There is no practice mode, so you don't know what any of the supers or moves are for any of the new characters. You may be kind of like in the loop if you play with Batman and Superman. I don't think too much has changed from Injustice Gods Among Us versus this one, so that may be a safe bet. When I played online, I played with Atrocitus. I did a lot of button mashing. I'm not going to even lie to you, just because it was, the best thing I can come up with, the best thing I can do. So, and I was winning a few matches, but I think it's more so just because people really didn't know what they were doing, and, they could easily, make it for like butt mashing, bum bashing type scenario. So I'm not all that thrilled about it, but I will take away a few things from the online beta. It does seem like the gameplay flows fluently, which is great because that's one thing that I was hoping for. It seems like the actual integrity of online is there too, not a lot of lag. I mean, I have my TV set for gaming, so a lot of the moves were crisp. Things came out just on point, no slowness or anything like that. The few matches that I did play with people, their ping was up there as well. I really didn't get anybody with really low bars. I think it was pretty cool that they give you an actual probability of your character versus another character too, in terms of who can win because of whatever. So with that being said, it looks like this can be a very competitive and huge game for Midway. So it looks like they tend to capitalize on everything that they did in Injustice Gods Among Us, which is great. And I'm happy about that. Nonetheless, here we go. So, sorry, didn't get to you guys in the kind of late on this one. We pretty much had a giveaway that we were doing for Resident Evil 7. Shout outs to a lot of people that stopped by through the stream for that. So I had to prepare that, and we had a few other things that were going on. So I do really apologize for not getting this video out a little bit earlier than when I planned on. So as people know, I was a huge fan of the first game for Injustice 2. Even though I'm not really a big Mortal Kombat fan, I enjoy playing with a lot of the DC heroes. Doomsday, of course, being my favorite. Shout outs to Midway for putting Doomsday on there. Something that I didn't think I would like was that this game itself was kind of, when I heard the title, it reminisced about that of like Mortal Kombat versus DC. And I always thought Mortal Kombat versus DC was kind of like the poor man's Marvel versus Capcom. But, the game came out, this game came out, I'm sorry, and I was like, okay, well, Midway is attempting to try this one more time. No longer Midway NetherRealm Studios, as they call themselves now. But they wanted to try this one more time. And this time around, I paid a little bit more extra attention. So, great game, had some fun times with some friends. Didn't get into the tournament scene with it, but I did have a lot of fun online. Flash over to when we started hearing rumors and rumblings about an Injustice 2. So the first thing I thought at first, like, wow, great, you know what I'm saying? We get to get another great game that, I really enjoy playing. And everything from this game, from playing on the online beta, lives up to the hype that we've been listening to. The mechanics are there. It moves very smoothly, which is one thing that I was kind of hoping. So Um, the best thing that I can say that I saw from this game right now is that when looking on the screen, you can tell that they have an idea that they want a plethora of characters on here. Normally, it was supposed to be only about 17 characters. Aquaman, Atrocitus, Bane, Batman, Blue Beetle, Brainiac. Some of these are new, keep in mind. Darkseid, yes, Darkseid is a pre-order character that you can get. Deadshot, Flash, Gorilla Grodd, Green Lantern, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Robin, Supergirl, Superwoman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. And I have to believe that they're going to probably do the same thing like Street Fighter V. They're going to probably have seasonal DLCs that come out that's going to release new characters. We already know there's going to be some Mortal Kombat characters in here, just kind of how like Scorpion made an appearance over in Injustice Gods Among Us. But I'm wondering if NetherRealm is going to try to keep this strictly on the DC front, because there are a lot of other characters that I would love to see in this game. I would love to see them bring back Martian Manhunter, Booster Gold, hell, Bronze Tiger, The Question. You know, there's so many people that they could go with. I mean, DC has a lot of characters outside the main Justice League roster. So I hope NetherRealm actually decides to delve into that and give us some of these characters. As a competitive to Street Fighter V, I'm very excited because, I mean, this is an alternative. While I do love Street Fighter V and everything it comes with, and of course just this traditional, you know, fighting game, it was always nice to play Injustice because it just felt different. It didn't feel like a Mortal Kombat game, and it didn't feel like a Street Fighter game. It kind of nestled its way right there in the middle. So it wasn't that game, you know, that it seemed like, you know, it was trying to be something different, but it knew that it wasn't going to be a Street Fighter or a Mortal Kombat, but it needed to gain its own audience. And I think it did. It was really good in a lot of tournaments. Guys like Sonic Fox, who, if you guys follow the fighting game community, is a monster at this game, along with Mortal Kombat, but he's also great in this game as well. He played a few people. So it was pretty cool. So I'm very excited to see how they are going to present this game for the public. I want to see how well it does. One thing that I am kind of worried about, and this is something that I did see on the online beta, was something that's called the gear system. Okay, this is kind of like character specific costume pieces and equipment with status altering effects. Okay, so it looks like NetherRealms took a little bit of the RPG rewards program that you get for games like, you know, Diablo and, you know, so many other RPG games where you get pieces of equipment that increase the effect of what the character can do. And this was evident on the online beta code as well. I noticed that when I was playing, I saw, like, you know, the ability to go and customize your character, and you can go down the list of, you know, the head, the torso, the legs, the arms, where you can put pieces of equipment on there. Now, it's going to be character specific, just like it said. So that means that these pieces of armor or whatever it may be is going to be something that can completely change the character and the way that they fight, or maximize a move that is, you know, maybe weaker, or give them extra ability. I don't know how I feel about this, because it seems like, I don't know if that can give a character an unfair advantage. Say, for instance, Batman has on a piece of equipment that gives him, you know, more batarangs that he can throw, or, you know, Superman has on a special cape that gives him, you know, an infinite amount of abilities. I'm pretty sure they're going to temper that, because they're not going to make it cheap, but it is going to be weird to be able, I mean, it's going to be kind of weird to see how they integrate this in a competitive way. Because I know they're not going to allow this to happen in tournaments, but then again, you never know. They may actually have a variation of this game that has all of the different outfits for that character, and so if somebody is used to playing with Supergirl in a specific outfit because it gives them the better, you know, skill or the better gameplay for their strategy, you never know. They may actually do that. So this could be something good, but I am kind of worried about it. It's a double-edged sword because it can be very abusive. I think it's very unique that they try to do this. This is similar to the gem system, I believe, from Tekken versus Street Fighter, or Street Fighter versus Tekken, I'm sorry, which didn't go over that well with a lot of people. So hopefully they've gotten this worked out so where we don't have a repeat of that awful, horrendous scenario. And like I said, I commend him for thinking of something like that. It will give a lot more gameplay value to this. People will love to go online, because even if you lose a match, I think you still tend to get something. But when you win, of course, you get something better. So it's supposed to reward a person no matter what happens, no matter the outcome whatsoever. So it's going to be interesting to see. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more detail as the game come out. It does come out on May 16th, so a few more months. Hopefully another beta comes out, then this beta, that's going to give us something else to test, because like I said, I really truly believe this beta that came out now is a beta that actually was just testing the integrity and the structure of the online, make sure that the netcode was proper, so that, you know, it can handle online gameplay, because it really didn't do anything else. That was it. That was the end all be all. So let's hope for a better beta. Let's hope for more information about this game. We don't know much about it other than what's going on with possibly a pickup after the story. So you never know. But anyway, this is your man Chucky J. Let me know what you think, what you're looking to see in this game for Injustice 2, Gods Among Us. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.